Hey guys, what's up? Caleb Downey here, and today we have an interesting little update. I didn't really mean to shoot this update because this is what happens when you shoot guns. Stuff happens and you don't plan for it, especially when things break. So, Nomad Defense, their Glock 26X thing. Let's talk about it. All right, so I just got out here today. Actually, I got out here several hours ago, took a nap because it was cold. Actually, not as cold as you would think, but it was very dark, and I didn't want to do any night shooting stuff. Anyway, and I have mostly pistols out here to shoot, primarily. We're talking about Glock 26X and or Glock Store G26X, Mr. You Know Who You Are, and the Nomad Defense 9SX. I should know what this is called. Yeah, 9SX, Nomad 9SX. Anyway, so I was shooting both of these. I did a short little cool video, I thought, just a short little one, you know, shooting 40, because this should be able to handle 40, I think. I don't think it says you can't. So I had a Glock 27 slide on here, shot 4 rounds, took the slide off. When I put the 9mm slide, which, by the way, this is a aim surplus slide. I've been misstating this the entire time. I do have a Brownell slide, but it's not this one. So this is the aim surplus slide. I put the 9mm aim surplus slide on, and whenever I closed it, whenever I racked it to get it all the way on, I noticed something came out of the gun. If I can show you this, my big bulky finger things, this thing right here came out of the gun. Little piece of plastic, and I was like, what is that? So I'm looking around the outside of the gun because I had the slide on. I couldn't find anything. Went ahead and shot 9mm, and then I took the gun apart, and can you tell me? Kudos to the person who finds it first. Basically, it's right here behind the recoil lug. This piece is broke off. This piece is fractured. Hopefully you can see that. It's fractured back here. This piece is broke off. So it's still fired, but that's not good. You should not have pieces of your firearm cracking off on the inside. Did I show that right? This piece right here is broke off and missing. This piece over here is fractured back in there. That's not good. So there you go. I really, really liked the slimness of the Nomad grip. I like the texture, I like all this stuff, but maybe the slimness got to them. Maybe they shaved it a little bit too thin, like Spectacrease or whatever his name is, flew a little bit too close to the sun. I know that's just not his name, but I know there's a thing about it. You know, they just got a little bit too close to trying to get super thin, and they got so thin that they compromised on thinness. I don't think that necessarily is the case with this, because that doesn't have to do with thin material. Maybe it's the material itself. Maybe it's cold weather. It's like 24 degrees. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. But maybe it is. Maybe for this frame, it's not good. So the winner at this point is the G26X from Glock Store. This guy doesn't show any signs of fracturing, breaking, coming apart. He's actually running and doing a fantastic job. I shot it suppressed 9mm. I shot it, didn't shoot at 40 today, but suppressed 9mm with 147s and 115s seems to be working. It's just, you know, there's pros and cons of both of these things. Maybe, since these have not been around for years and years and years, I don't think, I'm speaking out of the top of my head here, maybe this is just young companies figuring out, not metallurgy, because that's not metal, but they're plasticurgy, right? They're whatever they're injecting this stuff with, plastic stuff. Maybe it's going to be a little bit different. And I could tell, you can tell by looking, hopefully you can tell by looking, this plastic, it's very similar, but it almost, I'm going to go out on a limb here and just say it. Maybe somebody will agree, maybe somebody will disagree. The Nomad stuff feels more like P80, like, you know, the P80 frames and stuff that you could get, more like that. Maybe. I didn't really have anything bad to say about it. It's still fine. It still looks good. But the Glock Store version looks very much closer to an OEM Glock material. maybe that's going to have something to do with something. I don't know. But I would love to hear back from you guys. If any of you have had any issues with your Nomad Defense cracking, I heard one report somewhere. I won't be able to find it, so I can't substantiate it. Is that the right word? I can't defend it or bring it up as like evidence. But I heard somewhere that somebody had a frame crack. So I'm going to reach out to Nomad, see what they'll do about this. Maybe they'll do something, maybe they won't. This would be a good exercise in customer service, see what they do, because I bought it and they didn't send it to me. So they should do something about it, because that's not good. I haven't shot it that much. Not that much. Anyway, let's shoot the Glock 26, the G26. Let's shoot this guy real quick, because we already have it out and it already showed that it wanted to work. So let's just, I'm just gonna shoot it real quick. All right, that's not really fully loaded. That's like 10 rounds, 11 rounds, something like that. And you know what I'm gonna shoot? CGS Mod 9SK. This suppressor is awesome. It is not quiet. It takes the edge off just the right amount for me. And for a K-can, a small K-can, like however many inches this is, and it's not super thick in diameter, this to me is one of my favorite, one of the best, in my opinion, in my experience, K-cans. Not quietest cans, but K-cans. They do, it just, I don't know, something about it. Generally, it runs well on firearms. I'm setting it up to try to jinx it, but it runs well. It takes the edge off adequately. And if you do happen to have subsonic ammo, then to me, it's right there at hearing safe, which is all you need. That's all you need. Half the time when you're shooting, you should be wearing ear pro anyway. Most of the time you should. But yeah, let's see if we jinxed it, see if it won't shoot now. But I think it's gonna shoot. I think it's gonna shoot fine. Yeah, shot just fine. Held back even. Didn't even do the weird lock open thing. G26X, man. I guess they're hitting it. I guess that's the one to go with if you're gonna go with one. And I can't think of anything else important to say, so let's wrap it up at that. I would like to hear back from you guys if you have G26X or the Nomad 9SX. Love to hear back from you. Your opinions, not your opinions, your experiences, because experiences are 10 times more important, to me at least, than just somebody's opinion. Because everybody's got an opinion, but not everybody has experience. So if you got experience with either one of these things, I'd love to hear back from you guys. All right, y'all be good to be safe. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully we'll catch you next time. See ya.